NBA action. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Dunn is out there with Durant. Then it's Bol. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Allen in at the 2 guard. And for Milwaukee, Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. Some of these players have been through it all in this league. Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside, and does just that.
And Giannis throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Now here's Booker. High post, KD. Antetokounmpo's there. KD can't get it to go. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Now, here's Dunn. Bol finds Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the three-point line.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Lillard. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
KD dishes to Allen. Back to KD. Lock at 6. Booker is screen on Giannis. It's Durant with the drive.
Boy, Kevin Durant puts it on the deck, able to navigate and get to the cup.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Now, I brought up Devin Booker's name, and he winced a little. He said, "Can I tell you something? I'm worried about Booker. I'm ready to double up on him and fight the good fight, but if he gets hot, we're in trouble." So, I guess it's hope for the best and prepare for the worst, guys.
Thank you, David. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of this game. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Over in the corner, Allen outside Durant, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now here's Booker. He has 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The train. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
3.
Booker's got 8.
Instinct, skill, the ability to be rise and fire ready. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Lillard attacking.
Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Durant kicks to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Dunn. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Portis has got his second bucket of the game to go. Allen against Prince. And KD the bucket on the assist by Allen.
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a three-point shot off.
Lillard the pass to Portis. It's good from long range. 8 points for him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Durant, following the miss by Bol. Dunn sets a screen for Booker. From deep three-point land, KD's shot is off. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Down low, deflects the pass. From deep, Prince. Puts up a three. Antetokounmpo, no good. Done outside. For three, Booker, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Good if it goes. What a performance for Bobby Portis. He has been the story so far for the Milwaukee Bucks. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. There's Giannis taking flight.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
And Durant launches from deep. Can't connect from long distance. Bucks leading by 3. Prince outside. Takes the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
It's a real skill to be able to move without the basketball. Taurean Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
Allen dishes the Bol. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Suns missing. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And that one's good. Lillard.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Booker.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
3-pointer, Lillard, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those 2 guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. The Suns shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Portis the screen. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
And Booker kicks to Allen. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky it was off.
And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. No good from outside. Bucks leading by 11. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And Booker kicks to Allen. And stolen by Portis. Pass to Jackson. Back to Lillard. And Bull pulls it down.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. KD with it. Lillard picks him up. Got that one up quick. KD's got it back down to within single digits for the Suns. And stolen by Booker. One-on-one fast break. Pass to Durant. Booker against Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
And the Suns making a change here. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Bol Bol. O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant. Damian Lee is checked in for Dunn. And Beal subbed in for Grayson Allen.
Oh, give credit to Lillard there. Outstanding work of recognizing the defense over committing.
And you know who? Devin Booker.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks heading to the bench with a 7th. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out. But, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. They've got O'Neal. Bradley Beal is out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Plumlee, and it's Lee in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Oh, Kyle Kuzma off his feet in a hurry. Nice finish.
Jones for 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Bucks leading by 11. It's Trent on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Trent gets the bucket.
I'll tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Lee, a screen on Trent. There's Beal with the 3. That shot off.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Kuzma kicks to Trent. Hands it from downtown. Trent's got 5 points in the quarter.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Beal can't get it to go. Outside, Green lets it go from deep. Kept alive. From outside the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They need this. Beal can't get that one to fall.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Suns trail by 16. Pass to Lee. From downtown. Green with the rebound. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. Frank, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
The kick out to Lopez. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Plumlee, no luck. Bucks leading by 15. It's Trent on the wing. Lets the three fly. Plumlee with the rebound. The Suns shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. And the Bucks with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. Great open look there. Trent's got 8 points in the quarter.
It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
Plumlee, the pass to O'Neal. Lee outside. Just 5 on the clock. Lee sets a screen for O'Neal. And again, it's the Suns missing. Milwaukee's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Trent, that's a two-pointer. And that one's on target from the wing. Trent's got 10 points here in the second half.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Porter, no luck. Suns trail by 17. There's Beal with the three. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound in this one. Trent goes in. They kick it out to Green. Lets it go with the three. Good on the triple. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jump.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Lillard looking around. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Booker converts on the break.
A case in point of running the floor well in transition. Yet another way Booker can beat you.
Here's Lillard. Giannis kicks to Lillard. Releases. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. For 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bulls got his 4th rebound in this one. Prince against Dunn. Back to Durant. Shoots over Portis. And it's good off the back rim and in.
The confidence of Kevin Durant. He gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
Done. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Lillard from outside. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Durant, wide open, he fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the basket by Lillard.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Suns trail by 18 to the inside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. For 3, Durant. Milwaukee with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Lillard left side. All sorts of time. Good. And Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th assist in this one. Dunn dishes to Booker. That 3 off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 20. Lillard with it. Outguarded by Booker. From deep. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 5 rebounds tonight. No good from Booker.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's Lillard missing. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Dunn, wide open, he fires, hits the 3-point bomb.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
Lillard against Booker. Lillard outside. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Lillard's got 32 points in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Damian Lillard.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
.43 seconds left to play in the final quarter. No good on the quick 3.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Phoenix, no good that time either. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. It's an 18-point lead. Five to shoot. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. It was a thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks.
But eventually, I'll get there.
I'm a tiger on the loose, I'm a menace in the booth, I'm the medicine you're afraid to take. I'm the gasoline and nut and the devil in your gut that you're fighting just to keep it baked. Kinda like the view with the dice and me, top down with the rims and gold. So baby, pour me a drink, I'm gonna let out the freak beat back and let you still. Let him run, let him eat, stone cold killer. Let off the beat. Let him bang on the streets like Godzilla. Let
Cleveland starting five. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Okoro in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's Prince in at the 3. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too. So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Allen finds Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The shot by Lillard, no good. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Mobley. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Lillard can't get that one to fall. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Allen with a screen on Jackson. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Fires from 14, and the shot's good. Give him 8.
In standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. He shoots. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Not exactly what coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Allen with a screen on Jackson. From deep, Mitchell. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The 3 from Prince. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Prince has got his second basket.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Mitchell can't get that one to fall. Milwaukee leading by 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Lillard against Allen. The 3. They get it again. Portis. Lillard outside. Fires in the triple. Lillard's got 9.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. And this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Okoro, right side. Mobley outside. Over to the wing. From behind the arc. Okoro, no good. The Bucks leading by 3. Here's Lillard. Crafty move. And he sinks the layup. 11 points in the game.
Gotta like that attacking mindset of Lillard. I mean, very confident in his ability to score and finish inside.
Allen with a screen on Jackson. Garland for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Again, the miss by Lillard. Cleveland has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Mobley passes to Mitchell. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass Pass to Prince. Shot on the wing. The rebound by Allen.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Garland, no good. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Portis. Lays it up and banks it in.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
1 second left. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. The Bucks on. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in its center. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the 3, small forward. That's the group from Milwaukee right now.
It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team-first guy.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
The 3 from Mitchell. From outside, Mitchell is good.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Portis. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Portis into the lane. Giannis going downhill. Shot clock at 5. And it's Portis. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Going inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. Good D by Mobley.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And Mobley throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Prince, the pass to Jackson. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Mitchell on the... Wow! Put that in the dunk contest.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Garland. Inside. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Mitchell up top. Antetokounmpo covering.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
Portis outside. Stolen by Mobley. Fast break, Cleveland. There's 1:34 left in the second period. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. Milwaukee has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Lillard outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
First team foul.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Garland. Pass to Prince. Antetokounmpo with it. They still need this. He takes it in. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
On the drive, Giannis just deadly. His stride and his strength make him hard to handle once he gets going.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Allen a screen. The 3-ball. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. Milwaukee leading by 3. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Jackson for 3. Offensive rebound. Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Antetokounmpo against Hunter from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
3 points.
Here's Lillard. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Second chance effort. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Bucks on top. They lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Ty Jerome is out there with Max Strus. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Dean Wade. And it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. And here's Hunter from the arc. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Hunter's got 5 points now this quarter.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Trent from long range. Thompson pulls it in.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Thompson, a screen on Kuzma. Here's Wade. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And the basket by Trent.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Hunter against Green. Here's Wade. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Milwaukee leading by 4. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Clock at 4. Outside for Porter for 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Late in the clock, Porter Jr. is an excellent option. Kevin can make things happen.
Thompson with a screen. And here's Hunter for 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Hunter's got 11 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. They lead by 4. Lopez, the screen on Strus. Trent, the pass to Lopez. Back to Trent. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Thompson, a screen on Trent. Strus, the pass to Thompson. A minute 22 left to play in the third. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. A minute 22 left in the third. Jerome on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. Back to Mobley. The 3 is up. Milwaukee with the rebound. To the wing on the left. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Allen with a screen on Trent. Garland, no good. Now the Bucks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Antetokounmpo against Mobley. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Goes up from the top of the key. And another miss by Cleveland.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Now Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Jackson. And so it's Milwaukee in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in its center. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's Prince in at small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Garland, the pass to Allen. He tries for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Out to Lillard. And he's going for the oop here. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff. He now has a triple-double.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
And the shot is good by Garland.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Garland. And the bucket is good.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
The 3 from Okoro. Here's Mobley. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
From deep, Mobley. Prince grabs the miss. Milwaukee leading by 14. Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by Allen. Kicks it out to Jackson. Over Mitchell. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Mobley from deep three-point land. The long-distance 3 is buried.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at, finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Mobley had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Okoro with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. From deep, Mitchell. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo looking it over. The 3. The rebound by Garland. The Cavaliers trail by 12. A minute and a half left in the 4th. Back to Mobley. Garland against Prince. Clock at 6. Garland no good. The Bucks leading by 12. Antetokounmpo outside. Antetokounmpo a screen on Garland. Sends it home from three-point land.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bucks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And what a huge performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile his game is.
The 3 from Okoro. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Prince can't hit. And Cleveland has possession. They trail by 18. From deep, Mitchell nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, Allen is usually the last stop the ball makes, but he selflessly gives it up to a wide-open guy.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Fires away from way outside. It's off. So this one belongs to the Bucks. A clean win and one where the... All right, Allie, thank you.
the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Here's Okoro, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Nobody near Allen, and it's off from 3-point range. Mitchell outside. Pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. And here's Garland for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. And as disappointing as the Suns' first-round exit was last year, RJ, this team, I think, still has a window open. How about you?
Yeah, Kevin, I've often said it takes teams a second year. That first year is really the adjustment period for star players. The Suns core group had some growing pains in that first season, but look, this year, I think this is the year we're going to see the best version of the Phoenix Suns. I see you, Mr. Mitchell. Now look, for a 6'1" guard, this man can absolutely fly.
Allen kicks to KD, and here's Booker from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Suns. Mobley, a screen on dime. Shot's good by Mitchell.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
Durant against Mobley. Durant, the pass to Booker. Here's Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
In the corner, it's Mobley. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Durant, no good. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Allen. That one's in, his first shot this game.
More than just a low post threat, Allen is also capable of connecting from the mid-range.
Booker with it. Garland picks him up. That one goes in.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Kicks it out to Garland.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Rebound by the Suns.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. And coming in as a floor-spacing 2-guard. How impressive is it, RJ, that Devin Booker is holding down the point?
And it's not just the rate of assists. He's limiting his turnovers in great fashion, too, despite his high usage.
Dunn misses. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And it's Mitchell missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Allen with the screen for Booker. Suns moving the ball around. This one for 3. And Okoro pulls it down. The Cavaliers shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Rejected by Booker. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. KD dishes to Booker. Takes a 3. Fires the 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And here are the Cavaliers. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Garland.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And Booker kicks to Durant. Back to Booker. The three. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He got into double digits for the... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position, where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Mitchell finds Garland. A three-pointer is right on target. Garland's got the lead up to 3 now for Cleveland.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Here's Booker. 11 points in the game. Trains the three-pointer. Booker's got 14 points for the game.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Here's Bull. Misses the three. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. For 3, Mitchell. They get it back.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Before he launched that one from way outside.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
For 3, Mitchell. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down hard.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man is going to punish you on that glass.
No good from Booker.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
That one goes. Count it. He has 5.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Ball setting the pick for Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
On the wing. Now, here's Dunn, covered by Okoro. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. With 3, Booker. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. We've got 1:48 left now here in the second. And the All-Star, Devin Booker, an incredible scoring guard.
Since the moment he got drafted by the Phoenix Suns, he has been a beacon of consistency. Every single year he gets better. Every single year he adds something to his game. That's why Devin Booker is one of the best guards in this league.
Booker, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Out to Wade. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bull the pass to O'Neal. Booker with no one around. That's the good off the assist from Allen. Booker's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Suns. Thompson left side. He's looking for Hunter and finds him. From deep. Drills the three-pointer. Hunter's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Bull kicks to Booker. Fade away. Again, the miss by Booker.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And it's an 11-point Cleveland lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
That will count. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
You got Nick Richards. Lee out there with Durant. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Beal in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Hunter. A nice jump shot from the top of the key. Hunter's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Cavs. Outside, Beal. A 3-ball. Cavaliers with the rebound. RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view them?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Durant just inside the line. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Wade passes to Jerome. There's a good screen. Stolen by Jones. It's up a 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hunter, no one around him, and the 3-ball is good. Hunter's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Cavs. Beal finds Durant. From deep 3-point territory. The shot, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Poked away, out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And it goes down 2 points.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Allen, a screen on Lee. The wide open look here for Garland. Sinks the 3-pointer. Garland's got 8 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Mobley has screen on Jones. Garland, that's for 2. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork, he's got great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Durant's got 10 points in the quarter.
Oh, just beautiful poetry in motion. It is so fun watching Kevin Durant shoot the rock.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:23 left in the third. There's Garland. And the layup's good off the glass. 10 points for him.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Loads it up there for Mobley. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Durant against Garland. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Durant.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. He's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Bol, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Dunn comes in for Damian Lee. Allen's checked in for Beal, and it's Booker in for Jones. Now, here's Okoro. Allen defending. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The 3 from Garland. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got 5 rebounds tonight. Durant finds Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Cavaliers lead by 9. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Okoro in at the 3.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. There's Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Booker with the screen for Durant. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And finished off by KD.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Screen by Allen. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Mitchell wide open, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Durant the pass to Bull, and the dunk by Bull. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
Booker with it. Garland picks him up. Outside for Durant. For the three. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 6 assists in the game.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Garland doesn't let the pressure get to him. That's why he has the trust of his teammates.
Outside Durant. Pass to Dunn. Back to Durant. Dunn with a screen on Mobley. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here.
Yes! And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
In the corner, Bull with it. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's a Okoro. Slam call, but he draws the foul. Chance for another point at the free throw line. And one is on Bull.
Mitchell knows it's not all about him out there. If he can get another guy a shot, he will do it.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the arm. Huge possession there to extend the lead. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Stolen by Okoro. Inside, and Mobley throws it down.
And the basket has become almost like the ocean here. They have not missed anything here down the stretch. A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Fades. Again, Mobley missing.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Pass to Durant. From deep three-point land, Evan Mobley with the rebound. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 13-3 run. It's Garland, top of the key. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. In the corner, Okoro with it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Garland kicks to Okoro. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Phoenix, no good that time either. Cleveland with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Allen outside. Over Bull. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
But eventually, I'll get there.
I'm a tiger on the loose, I'm a menace in the booth, I'm the medicine you're afraid to take. I'm the gasoline and nut and the devil in your gut that you're fighting just to keep it fake. Kinda like the view with the dice and me, top down with the rims and gold. So baby, pour me a drink, I'm gonna let it
Qualifiers.
veterans on their rosters, Brent.
Yeah, a lot of guys coming into this one, BA, just ready for what the game offers up. They have young guys that are watching and getting experience from observation. But the guys on the court tonight, they're going to understand where it is that this game in a 6-minute stretch can be taken advantage of, and that could be the difference in the win.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the 3, small forward.
Not just a volume shooter. Lillard, very accurate.
Here's Booker. The rebound by Jackson. Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
We discussed the elephant in the room, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said we'll look to build the wall as best we can, but Giannis gets better at beating it every year. All I'm really asking from my guys is their best effort against him. These are reasonable expectations from a coach for his squad.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pure from three-point range.
This is one of Kevin Durant's favorite moves, getting the defense back on its heels, then stop and pop.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Off the inbound pass, Lillard passes to Jackson. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And you know Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
In transition, here come the Bucks. Offensive rebound. Out to Lillard. Goes back up. Rebounded by Dunn. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Allen, that one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Just another part of Devin Booker's amazing offensive game. He finds wide open guys.
Lillard passes to Portis. Back to Lillard. Out to Portis. Launches it. Durant pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the left wing. There's the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Prince. There's the triple. Hits the three-pointer.
When he's spotted up like that, Taurean Prince, those percentages go up. Very comfortable on that one.
Booker finds Durant. Over Antetokounmpo. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Booker.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Durant inside. Antetokounmpo covering.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Allen, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Here's Durant. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Durant almost 7 feet. It's just hard to believe watching how well he moves.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks leading by 3. Jackson for 3. Bull grabs the board. And now the Suns fast break. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
There's 47 seconds left in the opening quarter. And there's a pick. And the officials call a traveling violation. Antetokounmpo against Durant. Out to Portis. Fires for three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
And Portis attacking with some confidence. That's in his range.
The shot by Dunn, no good.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And that one's good. Lillard.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Durant finds Booker. Back to Durant. Over Antetokounmpo. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games...
Yes, sir!
Oh, wow!
Yeah, once Giannis gets the ball there, you could forget it.
Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere.
Suns trail by 8. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Lillard. 6 points for him. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker for three. Devin Booker for 3.
And when Booker's connecting from deep, this offense goes to another level. Good to see him drain that.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers experienced with star-laden rosters. He said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Offensive board. Pass to Prince. Out to the wing. Lillard with the ball. Picked up by Plumlee. 6 to shoot. Tries again. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Knocked away. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Here's the 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. Suns trail by 10. For 3, Allen. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Allen's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
B.A., when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
Prince with the bucket.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Phoenix has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Pass to Allen. Fires from deep. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. Porter, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Porter. Takes the 3. The rebound by Devin Booker. Suns trail by 4. Here's O'Neal. And a powerful one-handed slam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Plumlee passes to O'Neal. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Yeah, that's what he's doing best right now. Plumlee loves to convert as close to the rim as possible.
Up top, Porter. Booker defending. Back to Porter. It's tipped. It's a one-on-one situation. Fires the three. Booker can't get it to go. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Porter finds Lopez. Back to Porter. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Kuzma, the pass to Trent. And that time also a missed shot. Allen on the wing, guarded by Trent. Pass to Booker, jacks up a 3. That shot off the mark. And so it's Grayson Allen making it happen for the Phoenix Suns. And that quarter was all about him. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Grayson Allen really making a difference here.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Trent. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Beal. Trent. And it's Phoenix for the rebound.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Jones from outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo has got 7 rebounds in the game. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you. And Bradley Beal continues to produce for this team.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And then Porter with the dunk.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Richards with it, and Lopez picks him up. Back to Lee. Pass to Durant. Off target with the 3. And so Trent will bring it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 11. Up top, Lopez. Bradley Beal puts it in.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Durant with the bucket.
This is how quick off the draw Durant is. Great timing.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Off target from 3-point range. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Beal finds Jones. Back to Beal. pass to Lee. And here's Jones. He's guarded by Porter. 4-3. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Jones.
And Durant, the purest shooters in the league.
Giannis to the cup. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And no matter if he starts or is a reserve, Tyus Jones always takes care of the ball, Brent.
Incredibly low turnover numbers throughout his career. This is the kind of guy that coaches put implicit trust in to run their offense. He will continue to find ways to be part of any rotation throughout his NBA career.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Durant. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Prince comes in for Green. Jackson, he's checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr.
Yeah, Lillard is fearless, able to take that hit and calmly knock one down and one.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Jones, the pass to Richards. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Jackson, left side. Here's Portis. Soft touch off the glass. Portis has got 5.
Portis understands his role in this offense, including when to look to score inside.
Jones, the pass to Lee. Jones with a screen on Prince. Here's Lee. The Suns need to get off a shot. The three-pointer off the mark. The Bucks have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Beal against Jackson. And he lobs it up. Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
And it's good. 2 points. And the Suns lead by 1. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Hits the trifecta. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive. Well, he didn't need to add the spice, but I like it spicy.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Jones. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. He knocks it down. Wait a minute.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
It was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
Yeah, the replay.
And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Milwaukee out in front, up 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Bol Bol, Devin Booker out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Dunn in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Dunn with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And Booker puts up a deep 3. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. The Bucks leading by 6. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Portis. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And Lillard puts up a deep three. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 6 assists now in the game. Lillard against Allen. Booker, the pass to Allen. Now Bull. Pass to Dunn. Durant with it. They need this. Look it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
What an unreal scorer Kevin Durant is.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Booker, the pass to Durant. No good on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Jackson. Rebounded by Dunn.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
And stolen by Durant.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Pass to Booker. Tries to break his ice. To the wing, right side. And finished off by Bull.
Booker's a good passer, becoming better in that area, and he knows how to work the ball around.
Lillard outside. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Suns trail by 4. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. Phoenix making a switch here. Beal's checked in. Outside Booker. Back to Beal. Driving to the basket. The shot won't fall. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Lillard outside. Lets it go from deep. That's a miss. Shooting 7 for 14 from the floor. Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. From deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 11. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Beal. Fires, top of the key. Lillard can't get it to go. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Yes, sir! KD for 3.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
The 3, here's Lillard. Oh, nails the triple!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And that's a huge bucket at the hands of Bradley Beal.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. The 3 from Prince. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Well, the bigger the possession, the more engaged Taurean Prince is. Wow.
For 3, Durant. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
Lillard looking around. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
So it's Milwaukee now. And here's Lillard. Shot clock at 6. And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer. Misses the shot. And so it's Milwaukee who scraped by with the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. And for the Cavaliers, Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the point. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Here's Mitchell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, there are levels to this, and Donovan Mitchell can hurt you from every one. Nice midi there.
Kicks it out to Prince. A three-pointer, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Allen, a screen on Jackson. The drive by Mitchell. A shot off that time. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Allen outside. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. And the Bucks miss again.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
For 3, Mitchell. The rebound by the Bucks. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Beyond the arc. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Allen. Trying his luck from deep. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Bucks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Three-pointer, Lillard. The shot, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Allen passes to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Giannis grabs the miss. Mitchell's gone 1 of 4 so far. Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
Now Mitchell. After the missed 3 from Bobby Portis. Here's Allen. Missed inside.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bucks trail by 4. Giannis a screen on Garland. Here's Lillard. Kicks it out to Prince. Giannis up top. Trying to get something going. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Now Lillard, after Taurean Prince's three-pointer that didn't go. Nice shot by Portis.
Yeah, that's outstanding. Tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead this team.
Mitchell against Jackson. It's tipped and stolen by Portis. The drive by Jackson. Pass to Lillard. There's the 3. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Incredible range. Lillard makes these deep shots look like they're effortless.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Antetokounmpo with the steal. That's a 2 from Lillard. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. For 3, Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 8 points.
from three-point range. Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
And the basket by Lillard.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Giannis against Mitchell. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure.
The previous play is under review.
Matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the 3. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. You think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally, is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
To the paint, here's Allen. And he slams it down right on top of Bobby Portis.
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
Lillard, the pass to Portis. Bangs home the trifecta. Portis has got 5 now.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter. A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell wide open. It's rebounded by Portis.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Strus finds Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. The Cavaliers with another miss. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Mobley throws it down.
My goodness, Evan Mobley on his way to the cup. Look out.
The Bucks trail. Giannis charging into the lane. There's Jackson with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
3-pointer Lillard. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The wide open shot from Strus. Drains it from beyond the arc. Strus has got the lead up to 6 now for Cleveland.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Lillard misses.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Strus's shot is good.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And Lillard kicks to Antetokounmpo. Outside Portis. Over Allen. They grab their own miss. Here's Giannis. Can't connect from short range.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Pass to Strus. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Outside for Jackson. Giannis outside. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. That is good. The Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Jackson.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice. Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cleveland ahead, leading by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
We've got Sam Merrill. Wade out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Thompson, and it's Jerome in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. And that one's good. Hunter.
Well, we'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Trent passes to Lopez, and he banks in the layup. Lopez has got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, you love seeing Brook Lopez get involved. He expertly exploits the defense in these pick-and-roll sets.
Wade with no one around. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Bucks trail by 4. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. They get a hand on it. With some arc. Throw on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Porter pulls it in. Bucks trail by 4. Trent with it. Wade picks him up. Lopez sets a screen for Porter. Good on the 3-point shot.
And each year, Porter just becomes more efficient and more deadly.
Hunter kicks to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. For the tie, Cavaliers with the rebound. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Jerome passes to Wade. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead. Kuzma with the screen for Trent. Pass to Kuzma. No good with the triple.
That's an unwise shot. I'm sure coach and teammates would have preferred he swing the ball for a better opportunity.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And what about the strength from Thompson there to go up, take the hit, still convert the play? Nice.
And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. And here's Trent outside. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Hunter with a screen on Porter. Wade finds Thompson. For 3, Hunter buries the long-range jumper. Hunter's got 6.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Bucks passing it around. Trent passes to Lopez. Sinks the triple. Lopez has got 8 here in the quarter.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
Pass to Wade. The 3. He can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Porter kicks to Connaughton. Back to Porter. Now Connaughton. Wade is covering. Outside Porter. No good on the 3. Cleveland leading by 7. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. A baseline J. And there's Hunter on the assist by Wade. He's got 8.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
Porter passes to Lopez. The kick out to Porter. Second chance effort. Lopez with the bucket.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the 3. Allen, a screen on Jackson. For 3, Mitchell. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Prince. Fires for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Allen. Knocks down the 3 ball. Allen's got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland.
Okay, Mr. Allen, I did not know the 3-point shot was in your bag. Nicely done.
Lillard misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Lillard. Jackson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Allen. Mobley outside. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Cavaliers lead by 13. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
I
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
For three, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Kicks it out to Lillard. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Screws in the corner from downtown. Milwaukee with the rebound. Right side Jackson. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
The drive by Mitchell.
The spider in the house. The unmatched quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a bucket.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 15-point game. To end the run. Down low. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Mobley misses. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field, and it's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
And Mobley throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Mobley outside. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Okay, quick shooting from the big fella. Mobley knocking in the jumper.
He rifled that one in from distance.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
A nice shot by Mobley.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Cavaliers.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Evan Mobley.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
They get it back. Second chance shot. He can't hit that time. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Jackson. Back to Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. From past the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. Got it to drop.
Goodbye.
He got it to drop.
Goodbye and good night.
So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
Top down with the rims and gold. So baby, pour me a drink, I'm gonna
matchup.
Oh, yeah. This should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's done in a small forward. Nice shot by Durant.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
Garland for three. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Beal. The shot, no good. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Shakes him, and there's the drive. Oh, he misses the dunk. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And Richard thinking about Donovan Mitchell. He just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Offensive rebound. Outside Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a three. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Garland. This one for three. Buries it from three. Garland's got his second bucket of the night.
That's why you have to stay attached to Garland. He's got a quick shot, and he will fire it with any amount of space.
And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. And it's Cleveland's ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Booker against Mitchell. And he goes big with the dunk right over Kevin Durant.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face. Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice. He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition three. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Garland drops in the layup for 2. Garland's got 8.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize, but I love his aggressiveness.
Booker no good. Cleveland leading by 6. Here's the break, and Mitchell launches it from deep. The offensive rebound. Allen a screen, takes a three, and there's Mitchell on the assist by Okoro. 7 points in the game.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
Pass to Allen. Mobley with it. Richards picks him up. For three, Allen. Bradley Beal with a rebound. And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for the Suns. It's a 10-point game.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Mobley. Richards pulls it in. Phoenix has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Booker, the pass to Dunn. For three, Durant knocks it down from distance. Durant's got 6.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
The three is up. And that one's good. Donovan Mitchell for three.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Out to Mobley. From deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Cleveland, up 14. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. We've got Bol. Tyus Jones is out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Plumlee in at the 5 down low. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
Now look, Mitchell has that rare combination of lightning and thunder. Like, he will blow by you quick, fast, and he will finish over your big.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Allen's gotten his first bucket of the night. The Cavaliers lead by 17. Grayson Allen's shooting gets a lot of attention, Richard, but his efficiency is also impressive.
No, it's his shooting and efficiency that causes problems for defenses. When he's on the floor, there will be much more space for everyone else to work. Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Outside Bol. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Allen outside, 5 to shoot. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Cleveland has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Oh, got that one up quick. Plumlee's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Here's Garland. Plumlee pulls down the board. Suns trail by 20. Oh, the pass to Allen. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Plumlee a screen. The teardrop, and it's Allen laying it in. Allen's gotten 4 this quarter.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Oh, it's blocked by Bol. Launches the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Connects from downtown. Mitchell's got 21.
Okay, Spider's showing his range way back there.
It's stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. RJ displaying at a faster pace. Work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
Three-pointer O'Neal. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From deep, Mitchell knocks down the triple. 26 points for him.
This is what makes Mitchell such a tough cover, skilled at sticking it right off the dribble.
For 3, Allen. Phoenix no good that time either.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Allen can't get it to go.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And Allen gets it to go.
Nice job by Allen inside, getting the ball in a good spot and finding a way to execute.
Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Allen a screen. The 3-ball. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Getting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
Plumlee a screen on Mitchell. For 3, Allen. Mobley grabs the board.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Pass to Mitchell. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Mitchell's got 32 points in the game.
And Mitchell makes scoring look so easy. That jumper he's got is lethal.
That's good from Bull on the assist by Plumlee.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And the Cavs shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. And Mitchell launches it from deep. The Suns clear it. Outside O'Neal. Good if it goes. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
They've got Ty Jerome. Tristan Thompson is out there with Dean Wade. Then there's Sam Merrill. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. For 3, Durant. It's rebounded by Wade. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Back to Hunter. Out to Thompson. Hunter against Durant. Here's Thompson. The layup misses.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
For 3, Booker. It's not going to go for him.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
On the wing, Wade. Here's Merrill. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Merrill's got his first 2 points. Durant, no good.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Thompson passes to Jerome. With the fadeaway. Thompson, no good. Phoenix has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. The Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Thompson, a screen on Durant. Wade. No good with the triple. For Phoenix, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. Phoenix no good that time either. The Cavaliers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. From deep, Kevin Durant pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
For 3, Booker on target from range. Booker's got 8.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Well, Richard, you attempted to guard Kevin Durant in your playing days. How hard was that?
It was not easy. He's an elite scorer, ball handler. Oh, yeah, he's also 7 feet tall. KD is one of the toughest assignments that you will ever face.
And Booker with the jam.
That's just too easy for D-Book. You can't give him an opening like that.
Outside Hunter. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Hunter's got his first 2 points of the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Thompson, a screen on Durant. Wade misses.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Durant, the pass to Richards. Here's Booker. From downtown. Tipped away. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And here's Hunter from the arc. The Suns clear it. For 3, Durant. Kept alive. The 3. He buries it from 3. He's got 9.
No, he's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Thompson passes to Wade. And here's Hunter from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hunter's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Well, the Suns shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Thompson passes to Hunter. Here's Wade, and Durant with the block.
That's the end of it.
And so it's Cleveland with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's done in at the 3. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. It's stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Lets the 3 fly. Okoro left side. 4-3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3 from Mitchell. The ball's knocked loose. Now here's Beal. Guarded by Okoro. Durant. And that one's good.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Drills it from deep. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
His 3-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And Garland with the basket on the assist by Okoro. Okoro's got 3 assists now in this one. Right side Booker. Pass to Durant. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one's on Darius Garland. Well, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
You're right, B.A. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Cleveland again missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Durant for 3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Allen with a screen on Beal. Here's Mitchell. Nice D from Durant.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
A quick shot there. It's off target. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Mitchell. And they pick up 2. Mitchell's got 36 points.
It is not an easy thing to body up to Mitchell. He is built like an absolute brick.
Booker attacking. And he makes it.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I see you, Mr. Mitchell. Now look, for a 6'1" guard, this man can absolutely fly.
Outside for Booker. Back to Durant. Over Mobley. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Mobley, a screen on Beal. Pass to Mobley. A good look from Allen. And it's Cleveland with another.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Outside Booker. Back to Durant. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
And Mitchell with the slam.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Cavaliers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Outside Booker, it's Beal on the wing. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Garland. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. And it's
powerful. Yes. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Outside Durant. Sinks the tray. Durant's got 30. Right side Garland. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it.